Rank and rent digital real estate will work in any industry, period. End of story. I don't care what it is, it will work in any industry. However, how good and how well it works is going to vary depending on that industry. My name is Nick Wood. I am the king of rank and rent digital real estate, and I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts today on rank and rent and medical niches, medical related niches. And when I talk about medical related niches, think of things like Botox, think of things like dental implants, think of those type of niches, anything related to medical. Okay. And again, I'm going to stand by what I just said. Any niche, I have seen this work. I have generated leads in home security, like literally home security, door, window sensors, that kind of thing. I have generated leads with golf lessons. I have generated leads with cactus removal. I have generated leads. Let me think of some of the other more kind of obscure ones. I don't. Nothing's even coming to my head. But we have generated moving. Those are some of the more basic ones. I have generated leads in anything that I've tested, basement waterproofing, foundation repair. We have always generated leads. This process will work for anything. It would work for a home builder. It would work for solar. The question becomes, how well would it work, right? Here's another good example. I have generated leads for the HVAC niche. I've generated leads for the electrician niche. I don't like those niches and I would not recommend them. So when it comes to medical, I'm going to tell you, I do not recommend doing the rank and rent model for medical niches. And there's a couple of reasons why. Number one is it's brick and mortar, right? 99% of the time, depending on what it is, it's going to be a brick and mortar location that you go to and you get your I probably need to do it. Look at these lines coming in or whatever, your lip filler and your Botox and stuff like that. You're going to drive to them. You have to, right? Because at least to my knowledge, there's nothing that's mobile like that. I'm sure maybe there is somewhere, but 99% of those places, they're actual brick and mortar, right? And I recommend getting something that is someone that you call, they come to your house and they give you the estimate at the house. So number one, because it is brick and mortar, I don't like it. Number two, anything dealing with medical, okay, especially related to like your aesthetic, you have to be careful because think about it. If I'm going to go get like some kind of a surgery, I don't even know what it would be. Maybe I'm fixing my crooked nose, whatever, right? I don't give a shit. But if I did, if I'm going to spend the money, I don't want someone going in and doing something catastrophic and completely ruining my face, right? So another good, like a niche, breast augmentation, right? If I'm going to go and get my wife's breasts redone, we're going to the best. We're not going to freaking hobnob Uncle Bob who's cheap. We don't care about the price at this point. We're looking for the person that is the best. And therefore, we're going to be asking people's opinion. We're going to be asking friends, hey, who did you use? Let's look at reviews. Did they mess that up? We're going to be looking under the hood a lot more when you're taking a knife and taking it to my or my wife's body, right? So the model, it's like when you build a generic one-page website or whatever, maybe it's not even a one-page, it's 5-page or 10-page, people are going to read the content. When you're looking at getting concrete done, you're not going to read words on a website. You don't care. Concrete is concrete is concrete. But when I'm getting my wife's breasts redone, we're reading that page, dog. We're reading what's the procedure and what's the recovery and when can we use them. You get what I'm saying, right? We're going to be looking at reviews. We're going to be peeking under the hood. And so the generic website does not work as well. Now, if you're doing the rank and rent model for your business and it's your brand or your dad's brand or your mom's brand or whatever, it's family, and you can advertise as their website and they're not going to go screw you over and say, hey, we don't want to buy leads from you anymore. Completely different story, right? But this model, the beauty behind it is we have total control. We have an asset that is generic. We can sell those leads to multiple people. It's going to be difficult to sell Botox leads to a different company tomorrow than you are today, because that is something that deals with people's actual face and everything else. So it's for medical niches. Because it's brick and mortar, because people are going to do a lot of research, which also inherently makes it more competitive. And I would guess the CPC is not going to be that great. Maybe it would be, but I would imagine it to be higher. Those are the reasons why I do not do these niches. Those type of niches, in my experience and in my opinion, are better for a Facebook ad to a landing page, squeeze page type of a deal, but you advertise as the company that you're representing, not as like a generic Las Vegas Botox or something like that. So guys, I'm not a big fan of medical. Now, if you decide to go into it, be careful. I know there's probably some regulations, some licensing you want to cover your ass, but you will get leads. But again, my question would be this as I end this video. If you can make $1,000 doing concrete or $1,000 doing Botox leads, why not choose the easier one and rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat? We're here to make money, not to be in sexy niches. And what's sexy is the money, not about the niches that we're in. I'm out.